By having, the support of Tidal Blue, we've got, say a business where it may only have 1 or 2 shareholders, they're going to be so busy still trying to run that business. They haven't got time to look at, the HR issues, the legal issues, these issues. And at least then you can actually help people and say, right, we'll take on that list. We will help you with that. It allows them to do that.
It's that emotional connection to the business. Sometimes it does dilute your thought process, doesn't it? How protective of the staff, for instance, and like, do we really want to do this because we're going to let them go? But actually, you're giving them an opportunity that might not exist if we'd have stayed. Yeah. And I think it's important for somebody to take a step back and be able to analyse the business from a non-operational technical point, but just go, what is your strategy? How many times do we sit in a boardroom again and go, right, what's your mission statement? What's your plan for this next 12 months? And we just go, oh, we want to go from 10 to 12 million. Right, okay, we'll all sign off on that. There were no detail behind it on how to go about it and what to do to some extent, just a broad sense of we're going to grow. But actually it's important that you do have them steps, because again, it comes up in what are your target markets? How are you going to get there? What's your backlog?
What's your forecast?
100%, mate.
Because I agree, because we obviously spend a lot of time pulling together forecasts and things like that, but it's for people to understand. I think when you get the more of the corporate entities, they've got those structures in place, they've got those processes, those things naturally happen. But when you've got the medium-sized enterprises, again, you've got sort of owner, shareholder, director type people. They haven't got time sometimes to actually put those processes in place. And again, this is where it's not about us running their business. It's about us saying, you need to have these things in place. Yeah, we can help you shape those. We can give you the tools to create those, but you do need that because they are important for when you get to that point.
What point for you was it that you moved from this is an emotional thing to we've now gone to a transactional thing to get it over the line?
So I didn't want to count my chickens. And the whole way through to try and just control that emotional journey was almost in a way to, be negative and say, it's not going to happen.
Yeah.
So that allowed me to go through the steps without the emotional side, because I didn't want to get to the point in thinking it's going to happen, and there's going to be the sale of the business, there'll be the proceeds from the sale. I didn't want to allow myself, because I didn't want that disappointment. I didn't want to get to the edge and rather than take off, go over a cliff type thing. But it got to a point where we must have been within, probably getting to the last few weeks, and due diligence was pretty much done. Any of the hurdles that had come up, we had dealt with. It was at that point I started to let it seep in a little bit and think this could actually happen.
No, for me, I think we talk about that roller coaster of the ups and downs. I think I went through it on a daily basis. When I was working through lists, it was very transactional, process driven. Yeah. You'd close off the list, you'd shut the laptop down at 8:30, 9 at night, you'd sit back with a cup of tea or a glass of wine or whatever, and you'd be sat there going, the emotion would take over it with me, and I'd be like, oh my God, this means everything, I've got to get this done, Come back next day, you flick your laptop open, that emotion drops and you come hard to it because you're dealing with the advisors again and getting it over. So I think it's key to have somebody that you can constantly keep. I mean, we were fortunate. There was us and two other guys involved in it that you constantly could, jump off each other, couldn't you? But we were fortunate that we had the people involved that took different aspects of the due diligence. Some businesses might not have that, Carl. Right. And I think that is then again, before you go, these are the questions you're going to ask. This is what's going to be needed. How are you going to go about getting that information while ensuring you're hitting your numbers, your EBITDA's not affected, because that's what's going to count.